You just be quiet. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Take this. You just hush. Let me answer all the questions. Herman.
It ain't gonna be hard. I want you to answer all the questions because you're gonna look foolish. You're gonna look foolish. They ain't gonna let me.
I brought you here for morality support. Not this.
Ain't no way they gonna let y'all be the usher.
We're gonna try to get in.
You got a board full of prisoners anyway. They ain't gonna be able to get in there. They gonna check y'all background. They probably gonna arrest you then.
You know what? You just about the unpositive, man. I was saying, no wonder you so ugly.
I'm real, man.
Yeah, real ugly. Come on in, puppy. Cause they gonna help me in case she asks me some kind of question. She may ask a question about history or something like that, and I ain't proficient in that.
You just make sure you tell the truth.
I am gonna tell the truth. Let me see how I look. Never mind, you don't know. You got Miss Hunt as a base. Hey, public, come on in. Listen, y'all be quiet. Be quiet. I put my purse over my phone, and she ain't gonna be able to see. She should be in a little bit, though. I'm excited. Okay.
Why are you excited?
I'm just excited because I want to do this. You don't know how much prestige we might get out of this. We probably get some media coverage.
Don't forget, MattieJ's, you ain't friends with the family.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm just at my 4 o'clock. Oh, yeah. I'll be right in with you. Shouldn't take that long. Yeah. Okay, good evening, Miss MattieJ. Miss Herman, how are y'all doing tonight?
We're doing fine, thank you. How are you?
How you doing, Miss Parker? You all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Like I said, my name's Sheila Parker. I'm the memorial coordinator for this tribute for Dexter Scott King.
Yes.
Thanks so much for coming in
Yes,
today.
you're welcome. Thank you.
You have to excuse me. I'm a little congested because I think I might be coming down with something.
Okay. Congested.
I'm told that y'all are interested in having your church's usher board cover Mr. King's memorial. Is that right?
Yes, we are interested in doing in covering the memorial service. Like, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Please include your usher's resumes and any affiliations you may have with the King family.
So that means you want the history of the usher board and all that stuff like that?
History, anything related to how y'all could be of service to this memorial.
Okay. Miss Parker, first of all, thank you again for having us. You can direct all your questions to me. Herman is my husband, but he is of no rapport when it comes to answering the question. He's just here for morality support. You can direct them to me. Now, could you please reassess that question?
Oh, yeah. I just want you to give me your usher's resume and any affiliations you have with the King family. And tell me more about yourself and the usher board that you run.
Okay.
Know about your usher board and history.
And any time that you want to have him escorted out, you can use armed guards or whatever you want to do, whatever it'll take if you have to.
I'm sure we won't have to do that.
Okay. First of all, my name is MattieJ. And the affiliations that I have with the King families, I knew Martin and Coretta at the same time when they was about to come together as a couple.
Oh, wow.
So I have that kind of lineage with them. In fact, this is just a sidebar. You don't have to include this in your notes and that. But really and truly, I should have been married to Martin because I had my eye on him. My name should have been Mattie Luther King. That's just a sidebar. But so that's the affiliation. I've been knowing them along Coretta, and when they started having cheerings and stuff, Dexter was the last one. So I know all about the family, and even the peoples down here in Dallas County, period, and things like that. In fact, you said your name Sheila Parker.
Yes, ma'am.
You are you married into the Parker family? Cause I know Titley Parker. Is that your grandmama?
She is.
Oh yeah, I know Titley.
Gosh,
Yeah, I know Titley. She was something. She was something else.
Miss Parker, you need to ask your grandma about MattieJ's. And see
I
what she said.
will. I have to ask her what y'all used to do back in the day. Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, this show will be. But yeah, I knew Titley. We used to run around the same roads. Sure did.
Wow.
But so you asked about my resume. I've been an usher. I've been the president of our usher board. That's back in Birmingham for over 30-some years. Been ushered.
Awesome.
Yeah, been ushered by 50. But I've been the president of the usher board in Birmingham 30-some years and holding it down. We are a mighty fine unit and united front in Birmingham. People know us from all around.
That sounds good. That's good because we're definitely going to need a unified unit for this program.
Oh, yeah.
To give you a brief overview of the itinerary.
Okay.
As you, Mr. King was cremated, so there won't be a body.
Oh, no. I didn't know that he was cremation.
Yes.
Oh, my God, help me, Jesus. Give me a moment. Because, Lord, if I got to say so myself, that's a mighty fine thing to get burned up. That boy was fine. He was a fine, tall, and mysterious. Oh, my Lord. And he cremated. Jesus, I didn't know that was going to happen.
It was better for the family.
Oh, my Lord. Jesus. I hope they ain't turn the heat up too high. Mess up all that. Okay. I bet the cremation was fine.
He did, MattieJ's.
Okay. Whatever. I'm just saying that was a good looking man.
Well, so being that he was cremated,
yes,
urn will be displayed in a glass case in a centralized location.
Okay.
With 2 guards posted on either side.
Oh, okay. So they gonna have the cremations right there.
Yes, his
right.
ashes in a beautiful urn that the family picked out.
They gonna put it in a urinal.
Yeah, they'll put it right in the pulpit.
Okay. Oh, my Jesus.
Not urinal. Urn, not urinal.
I want you to earn your mouth to be quiet. Earn that.
I'm trying to help you out.
I tell you, just let the woman talk. Okay.
Yeah. So, yes, 2 guards posted on either side.
2 guards.
Just to keep watch. You never know how...
Yes, Lord. That's the truth.
Family, the fans, the supporters.
Yes.
Know how they'll act.
My Jesus, my Lord.
And so we'll have a total of 5 speakers.
Okay.
2 soloists and a saxist. A saxist that plays the saxophone.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lord, that's a new word. I thought it would be called a saxophonist. But it's called saxes.
Yes,
that's a new term.
That's the proper term.
Okay, girl. At first, I thought you said an assassination is wrong. I know for sure we were gonna be the right bowl to be that in. Thank you, darling, for clarification, clearing that up. I appreciate that.
Of course.
And
so we're trying our best to keep the services as brief as possible.
Yes.
But there will be at least 200 to 300 dignitaries to include a processional for our special guests and clergy.
Okay, then slow down for just a minute. You're doing good. Just kind of take it slow with me.
Of course.
Okay, so you're gonna have 200 to 300. You said dignitaries?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, like celebrities and stuff like that. People with the king.
A very loved man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. And so they going to have a processional, meaning they going to walk slowly down the aisle.
Yes, ma'am.
Down. Okay.
200 to 300 of them.
Oh, my Lord. Jesus.
Excuse me, Miss Paul, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir. What's up?
I just want to ask a question. Can you actually tell MattieJ exactly what the job responsibilities her board will have, just to make sure that they are qualified for it?
Excuse me, I told you, as I said in the preliminaries, that at any time you want to ask him out, you can. Especially if you...
I just think that's important that you'll know, because, you know, your board has tendencies, you know what I mean?
I mean, it is a very valid question. Your board would be responsible for overseeing the special guests and the clergy, making sure everybody has their seats and they take them at an appropriate time, and just tending to the crowd, really.
Okay, all right. That sounds that suffice. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Just attending to the crowd, seating, and make sure, is there going to be reserved seating? I'm sure the dignitaries going to be up front.
Yes, and that's really all. The dignitaries and, you know, the pastor and all the special guests, they'll be seated up front, and it'll be general seating for everybody else. Okay, all right, general seating. Okay. What if something, I'm just asking, of course, what if somebody is in the wrong seat and they feel like they should be seated? Well, I will leave that up to you and your board.
That's what I want. That's all I need.
You gonna leave it up to her board?
Well, yes. I'm sure there are people that will be seated in sections that they're not supposed to be seated in. So I can see the board members kindly escorting them to their appropriate seat.
Yes, kindly escortation.
Can I ask a question again?
Of course.
This is for Miss Mattie, my wife. How would your board handle that if somebody was sitting in the wrong seat and y'all instructed them not to sit there?
I guess that is a very good question. Since we are interviewing you and you are a representative of your board, that would make sense.
Could you repeat the client, Terry? What was the question again?
If somebody said...
And not you. I'm talking about her. You ain't no interview. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my tension.
I'm sorry.
If a guest was confused and sat in the wrong seat, how would you or a member of your board address the situation?
And they didn't want to move when the usher told them to move.
Oh, even better. If the guest was mildly confrontational, how would you and your board handle this situation?
Okay, all right.
How would Florine handle it?
First of all, this is how I would confrontation it. I'd go up to the guest and say, excuse me, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for coming to the MLK. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Mr. Dexter's memorials. You're in the wrong seating. If you don't mind, could I get you to stand up, please, and go over to, whatever the designated vicinity is going to be for them. That's how I would do it. And then,
what if she say no?
Wait a minute, honey. Say no. Excuse. Then I would say, in a more firmer consuit, excuse me, I think that I was trying to convey the message that you need to stand up and move to a different vicinity. This is not where you're supposed to be. Please and thank you. Okay, was that good? All right, moving on.
Acceptable, yes. Okay, so here's a blueprint of the auditorium where the services will be held. A blueprint of the auditorium. Why is it pink? Okay, thank you. Let's see. Okay. It seats approximately 2,000 mourners, not to mention people in the overflow.
Okay.
So have you ever covered a memorial of this magnitude? Do you think you'll have enough staff to support these numbers?
You said it was going to be 2,000? The auditorium seat 2,000. My Lord. And then there's going to be some overflow seating.
Yes, including the overflow. And there most definitely will be overflow.
Oh, my
Considering
Lord.
How
this
man was?
I think exactly I'm gonna be able to accommodation. Yeah, I just gonna have. Let me see. Yeah, we'll be able to accommodation.
Okay, that's great.
2,000. Oh yeah. Get my mugshots. Oh.
And so, because Dexter was a descendant of Dr. King, of course we received a few threats. Can you share with me how you manage crowd control should the conditions be problematic?
Should the condition be problematic, if the crowd control would be, okay. You said threats?
Yes. Any threats to his urn, like I stated earlier, us, we get very emotional and
yes.
No telling what we can do.
The way my board is set up, we are confrontational. So if somebody were to get out of hand, we have no problem with adjusting the problematic situation. I think we can handle it. Just to throw in, to add to the resume of my boards, we have some strong seasonal ushers who have been on the battlefield. Excuse me, have been on the boards, for several years, and they know how to respond to people's. Yes, that you said that right.
Mattie, I think it would be very good if you give Miss Parker an example of what y'all already experienced. Give just a taste of what y'all already done.
Yeah, that would be good just to get an idea of you guys' dynamic. And
like homecoming in our church. Like y'all handle the big crowd in our church like homecoming.
Homecoming is okay. Would people become problematic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We talked to them in a very excuse me, do you have any water in this facility? Is there anything that
I'm so sorry.
It's just my throat got it. The air in this room is a drought, it's a drought atmospheric condition. It's just a little dry right here in my esophagus. If you notice, the tone of my voice has changes preliminals, and because it's dry in here, darling. It's too dry. It's way too dry.
Sorry. I deeply apologize.
You don't have any. Ooh, excuse me.
We don't have any as of now. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
If we can get this interview over, I'll be sure to get you.
Well, let her tell you how she handled homecoming at our church first. When old friends and relatives and stuff come down to the church, how they handle it. Old acquaintances.
Would you happen to have an extra urn in here? I feel like lighting up his life.
I'm sorry, we don't have extra urns in the office.
Urinal. Urinal, that's what it was. Can we flush him? I just don't, I thought it was going to be safe for him to come in as technical support, but
I think he's helped me really.
I'm trying to get your board on that. This would be great for the church, so I'm trying to get, just make sure you qualify.
The way we handle people that cause a problematic situational is
fight. Do you fight people? Oh, I'm sorry, you're an usher board. You don't fight.
I'm sure the usher board doesn't fight or
do
any assault or
no assault or harassment.
Visitors of the church.
Visitors of the church. No, there's no way we would do it. There's no weapon forms. No, I wouldn't dare. Oh, me fight? Or no fighting conditions here. No, I'm harmless as a sheep and a lamb that go into the slaughter. The lamb or Jesus Christ. Mary had a little lamb. Fleece was white as snow. Wherever Mary went, that lamb show had to go. That's who I am. Fleece of the lamb. Silent. Silent lamb.
And that's what we need for this service. Because just an FYI, there will be protesters probably outside. So just know when you and your board come up before the proceedings, just be wary of those protesters.
Protesters, talking about for Martin Luther King protest, like we should overcome people like the foot marchers.
Well, yes, maybe
good
not
people.
Maybe not as aggressive.
They're gonna be pro Dexter, right? Against.
They can't be like the KKK, the skinheads.
They are opposers of Dr. King, but we just want to make sure that you'll be able to ignore the taunting and the possible mild assault that may happen.
Mild assault
that may happen. Like I said, you can never tell with some of these people.
That's a good way to put it, Miss Parker.
Surely when you said mild salt, you talking about the seasoning that's going to be on the repast.
No, I mean just...
when they throwing tomatoes and hitting you in your head.
Yeah, tomatoes, eggs.
Oh, my Jesus. Well, then the repast going to be outside, eggs and tomatoes and things like that.
No, this is, keep in mind, this is before the proceedings happen.
Coming into the church.
Yeah, coming in, the faculty and staff and the members. We just had to send a warning that there may be protesters.
Okay.
Did you get that?
There may be protesters, and you say they may throw some tomatoes and eggs at us?
They may, yes.
Rocks. Okay.
Okay, and so...
But this is just a very small possibility.
Very small, on the totem pole side of possibility.
You just have to be prepared for these things.
Be prepared. And let me ask you this, Ms. Parker. How would you suggest we handle that?
I suggest you bring maybe an umbrella of sorts to just walk right past them and straight into the door. You just completely ignore them. It doesn't matter if they throw anything at you, if they hit you, if they try to trip you up. It doesn't matter. You and your board are here to fulfill a duty, and they are just less than, so you don't have to engage at all with them.
Give me just a few momentum, excuse me.
Okay, I will.
And the other part, Miss Parker.
Oh, yes.
The ushers can't have no kind of weapons, can they? No knives, no guns.
Preposterous for an usher board to be carrying weapons, guns, knives for seers of the church. That's crazy.
So, MattieJ, do you think your boy can qualify for that?
Excuse me. Is there a wind in here to blow my head off? Help me, Lord. Help me, Jesus.
It's really something to think about when you and your board first come in, just to be wary of it.
And said have an umbrella that ain't even raining.
Oh, yeah, just to block the oncoming trash or tomatoes.
Debris.
Yeah, any debris, yeah.
So we block the debris with an umbrella and not a 38? I'm just asking. 38. That's all. Fly 38.
No, I don't see why we would need that type of retaliation.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's just something to think about. I have to step out for a little bit
just
to get your background check and see if if the coast is clear for that. It's just protocol.
Okay,
It'll be real quick.
Okay.
And then I'll come back with how we're feeling about you and your board. Does that sound good?
Oh, okay.
So you say you got to check their background, right?
Yeah, just to see if there's any criminal record or any major or minor offenses, misdemeanors, felonies, convicted or not. And just see all that.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Parker.
Thank you. You gonna shut your mouth. I ain't gonna wait for you to put on there. You gonna drive home naked. I'm gonna be beating and then hang you. Why you running your mouth so much? You finna blow
I'm trying to help
it.
you.
You ain't helping nothing. You trying to be facetious.
I'm trying
You know what? I'm telling you, when you first opened your mouth, I started.
Well, when she comes
Shut your mouth.
you might hear her go home. She come in background check. It's gonna be a no anyway.
Lord have mercy. Well, these people trying to kill me.
How you feel that?
I the word you think they gonna throw eggs and tomatoes? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Keep your mouth down. Eggs and tomatoes. And she said, hold up umbrella like I'm Pippi Longstocking. What the lady named Fly there? What's her name? What is it? With Dick Van Dyke. What was her name? I ain't no hold no umbrella. Oh, Lord.
Oh, well.
Help me,
tried.
Jesus. That was the worst interview of my life.
You tried.
Yeah, I may well gonna get up. She said she can go.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back with your background report, and I mean, I have to be honest with you, Miss Mattie. This is very, very extensive history here in Dallas County.
What?
I don't, it's quite frankly the most detailed and graphic report that I've seen. All of these reports, the list is very long.
What can you share with some of the what is this? I am of a appellation. What do you mean?
Oh, so
oh
you
my
aren't
God!
aware of
Oh
any-
my Jesus! Heavens to Betsy!
You don't? Could you explain any of these?
Explain any of what? Oh my God! What?
It says
I shouldn't have had anything more than a traffic stop.
so. No robbery, no criminal offenses, no assaults against anybody in Dallas County.
Suffering succotash. I wasn't there. Now, are you sure you have Mattie? My name was Mattie Jackson.
Mattie Jackson.
With
MATTIE.
second T is silent. Make sure. Yes, second T is silent.
This is the MattieJ that I have under these police reports.
Police reports? Why you had to give police reports for the
Well, I'm just following protocol.
ain't even no whole body there.
So
Why you gonna run a police report? Ain't none of that shit.
these reports and all these remarks.
Remarks. Can you tell me which one of it is a remark? What it say?
There's so many to count. And like you said, you're thirsty. I'm trying to get out of here. I didn't know that you were a criminal.
Wait a minute now, help. Excuse me. The derogatory.
I'm looking at this list right here.
Watch your tone. You're raising your voice now. Wait a minute. You trying to talk loud like you want to wake up Martin.
Your background is so unbelievably horrendous. I don't understand how you have an Usher board. How do you think that we would allow y'all in this church? Who would allow any representative of an Usher board like this? Who would allow that in any church?
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Miss Mattie.
Okay.
I don't think that you and your Usher board would be the best fit for our services regarding Dr. King.
Okay, so you first of all, when you talking to me, heifer, you watch your tone. I can talk to you now. I won't talk. Since you just not heifer, you a heifer. Just like your grandmama Titley. Titley was a heifer all up through the community. Yeah, your grandmama, ugly self, cockeyed. Well, she got a mustache. Oh, yes, she is. And she probably still is. Yeah, she was a heifer. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Now, I was trying to preserve you and your feelings and things like that. I don't care. You know what? I don't even care. I don't have to be there. It ain't going to be no whole body there. Ain't going to be none of the ashes anyway. What I'm gonna put my life in endangerment for some ashes?
You
ain't even have no repay.
Celebrate the life of
yes, and the legacy of Dexter King.
Bring criminal into the
criminal. Your mammy, grandmama, criminal. She the criminal. Used to prostitute. Oh, yes, she did. I didn't tell you about Tiddler, honey. Tiddler was a prostitute. How about that? Yeah. She sure was. I try to save your feelings, baby. Everybody know Tiddler.
No, you're lying.
Probably, yeah. Now you don't tell me you weren't even born yet, little gal. Thank you, Pep. You look like Tiddler. I just looking at you, I wanted to hit you because when you came in, you look like Tiddler. Tiddler was something else, baby. Sure was. Everybody in the community knows about it. Martin probably knows about it when he come home a little bit. Stinking hell for you. That's who I'm talking about. You don't call me no criminal. You understand what I'm saying? I am not a criminal just because I protect myself.
Thank you, Miss Parker. Appreciate it.
Now,
we shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome.
Yeah, I know you ain't never been disrespected. I ain't never been disrespected. You don't sit up here and tell me, take your blueprints that's pink. Take that, helper. Take and choke off of it. I can't say. Let's go, Herman. And never in my life seen such atrocity. You don't tell. I'll leave when I get ready. I'm going to sit right here when I want to. I'm just going to sit just like this. I want you to move me. Move me.
Sure.
I guarantee there'll be some sweeping in this city.
Love to get to know Miss MattieJ's.
Who say it again? I ain't hear what you said. Call them, I ain't scared of no police. Ain't no police gonna do nothing to me. I got my own police back in Birmingham. Let's go. Okay. Come on.
This background.
Shut your mouth, Herman. Sound like your eyes on a sparrow. Oh, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, helper. I knew it when I came here. You looked just like your grandmammy Tiddly. Yes. Yeah.
My grandmother is beautiful.
Yeah, she sure was. In a casket, she is. Don't even. And guess what? I'm gonna say this final seance. Your granddad ain't your granddaddy, huh?
Oh my gosh!
Cause she was messing with the honey. Your granddad is that white man down there that owned the feed store. Thank you. Now, why you trying to shut up, talk to me? Don't know that your granddad a white man. Now you tell me what to do. Spanking for me, help. I can't stand you. Can't stand this. Lost my earring. Now that's how about it. You think that's your granddaddy? Look at him a little bit closer. Devil is a lie.
It just didn't work.
Get out of my office. Y'all are done.
You put me out, helper. You put me out. Star Spangled helper, you. Sitting up there on your chair like you somebody. You ain't nobody. You don't tell MattieJ. And you gonna get it. You gonna get it. On the way home, you gonna get it. Lord knows you gonna get it. Come on. Say something to me, helper. Say something about it. I scratch your head. Ask Tiddler about me. Now you can ask Tiddler about me. Ask her why she got a half a ear. Thank you.